Welcome to Conservative Voices Talking Points. I'm here with Gentry Collins, Eric Branstad, Rob Mudd. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to shift gears here. The United States is at a 21-year high in border crossings, illegal border crossings. Let's be clear. Iowa has sent troopers down. A number of other states have to the southern border, particularly in Texas. But I guess the question I have is, does the current administration care? And that might sound like a strange question because it's on the tip of the tongue of nearly every conservative, but it seems to be brushed aside and just sort of, okay, that's a topic of discussion, and then we'll just go to something else. What do you think?
They've been avoiding the situation. You look at what Vice President Harris has done. She's fixing the root causes, and all this time spent on root causes, that is another word for not getting anything done. The real kids coming with coyotes, these Mexican cartel coyotes, bringing them across the border, literally dropping them over a fence.
I saw that.
I mean,
It's terrible.
Sick.
Dozens of feet high, and it is really, really hard to watch. And I'm so glad that Governor Reynolds sent those troopers down. I fortunately know a lot of those troopers, and I know how diligent and I know how great they are, and how much they care, and they have their own families. When they go down there, and just in what I was told, just the amount of drugs, and namely fentanyl, it was coming over the Mexico border, enough to kill the entire country of the United States, just has come over in the last month. Mm-hmm. Far more deaths coming from fentanyl overall than COVID or anything else. So for folks to just close their door or not look at what is really happening, and these drugs are on the way up to Iowa, and these illegals are on the way up to Iowa, and they are we're only gonna start to see the kind of problems that these things, the effects of these decisions, or actually better yet, lack of decision.
Yeah.
So I agree. I think they do care. They care to break it. They care. Their focus is to continue the way it's going currently, and that's what they care about. They definitely care about getting more illegals into our country. They definitely care about reappropriating these people once they get here inside the interior. Let them go wherever they want. It doesn't make sense. It's logically uncomprehensible.
I haven't asked my Democrat friends this, but do they actually think this is working? I mean, do they, or do they see this as votes? I mean, I guess I talked with some of my conservative colleagues. Do they see these as votes coming in, and that's why they're just the no rule standoff?
I have a proposition. Why don't we give every migrant who is attempting to illegally cross into the United States a copy of the 1619 essays and make them read about how awful the United States is,
right.
And then force a vaccine passport, force a vaccine on them, mandate a mask, and see if they still want to come.
Right. That's